Okay, so like I've had this recent obsession with Master Your Talk. I'm just gonna like get into the clip.
People ask me about my mother and why I still live in her basement in my late 20s. So I had to develop a little case study on why I do that. Reason number one is the average rent in the US.
Yeah, this guy. Look, just to make something clear, if you like just like look at this guy's LinkedIn, maybe his Facebook, like his media, his socials. This guy lives in Toronto. This guy lives in Toronto, Canada. So he's just making up stuff. Nobody's asking him that number two, and it's just so interesting. Okay. Now another thing I like to mention is who is this guy? This is Brendan Kumarasamy. It just does not sound like a real Indian name to me. I mean, I'm like from the middle-ish north part, but so yeah. Yeah, Greater Montreal metropolitan area. This guy does not live in the U.S. So a bit about him. I already read this, so I don't care. Basically, he grew up in Montreal, Canada, with his parents and stuff. He didn't speak French, and he was put in a French school. Yeah, kind of sad backstory, and he's like a disability in the left arm. But like, Jesus, he's so disturbing. I just feel disturbed watching his videos. Like, if you look at his face, a lot of people are saying melted and stuff. Unironically, he looks like a parallelogram. His face, unironically, looks like a parallelogram. You see? I'm just gonna get this. This is the most famous video. Yeah, fun. When I was in
College, I
college,
would go to so many parties and I would never drink even once, just water. And the funniest part is all my friends knew that and still loved it
I'm just gonna continue. I'm not gonna say much
about
more.
me. So whenever they would call a round of shots, I would always get a shot of water so I didn't feel left out. And we'd all take shots together, except for me.
I can't. Yeah, it's me, fam. I like your comment, but I'm not gonna ignore that because this is my video. When I was a kid, like I'd say like, geez, I was like maybe 10. I always had this idea in mind that I would be like an astounding citizen as an adult. Like I'm not an adult, yeah. Don't get me wrong, but like the more I think about it, the more I realize, yeah, I would not be doing this shit. And a lot of these stories you're saying they're pretty much fake. Okay, they're like pretty much fake, obviously. Like just to promote his speaking, I guess, or to make him seem more relatable, or something like that. And maybe it's like because I imagined it as a kid, like it just seems so made up. But what really sells it as made up is that the guy in his thing, in his video, he just says that he has friends. I refuse to believe this guy has friends in college. I just refuse to believe it. Okay, like I just don't believe this guy in that sense. Okay, that's what's so interesting. So I have a bunch of other videos here queued up. This is one of his podcasts. Okay, there's a clip from
What
one of
does,
his podcasts.
dare I say, the real Brendan sound like?
For me, Chris, what comes to mind is context. Let's say the camera's off. I don't really talk that much. I don't want to be too much trouble for people. I'm not super outgoing because the context of that conversation is a little different. It's more we're just getting to know each other. I just want to listen to you more.
The I'm not done yet, but like this, I'm just gonna continue. Okay.
I want to hear, hey, what brought you here today? On a podcast, what happens is the context changes, is this idea of responsibility. So when we're speaking on a podcast, now a lot of people are listening to us. And a lot of people doesn't mean 10,000. It doesn't mean 100. It could be 7 people. And we have a responsibility.
I can't lie. I'm just gonna like put this out there right now. This character of a man, to be quite frank with you, I like how he beats around the bush and delivers his actual answer. And he makes it in such a way that like, you know, he makes it this thing where he has to like, you know, post about it on his Instagram and stuff. like unironically, like on a more serious note, this guy is like really smart in the economic sense. Delve in a bit deeper. But like you just can't take this like he's trying to be relatable, but it's just disturbing. In the end, it's just disturbing. Okay, just like two more videos for you.
I've never argued with my mother or sister in over a decade. And the reason is because of the relationship vision exercise I teach people, which is you take a piece of paper or a phone and you write out what do you want the perfect relationship to look like with the person you love.
You know, like I can't lie. Okay, I'm just like I don't have like Tetris. Well, as I say this, okay, like just use your imagination for this because I'm not good at editing. But like, imagine, okay, you're watching this guy's video, like, hey, you know, my relationship right now, it isn't optimal, or like you have a crush on some girl, and like, you know, it's not working out right now. What should I do? You watch this guy's video, like, hey, I should do that. So you do it, and like, you know, let's just say hypothetically, like, you know, it actually works out. She comes over to your house and you just see this like diary filled with affirmations that that you're gonna be with her and the relationship's gonna play like X and Y. It's just so disturbing and just really use your imagination for this one. That's some like poor guy, he's in like high school maybe, you know, really like this girl. I like she doesn't feel the same. It's just too funny. It's unironically just too funny. So yeah, I'm gonna get the last video today actually. Just in this one.
I got asked to be the main character in a commercial recently, which I have no business doing, and it was really fun. But the interesting part about the story was how I got the opportunity. The woman looked me up on social media, saw my videos, and assumed that I would be a great actor. So she gave me the opportunity without an audition. This is a great example of the halo effect, discovered by
Yeah, this is obviously made up. But I feel like this is my segue into the more serious part of this like guy. As much as I joke around about him, you know, he looks like a parallelogram, he looks melted, he's just disturbing. This guy is unironically super smart in the way that he's working. Because look, like look at this guy. He's a coach. He is a communication coach. Would you pay for a communications coach? I don't think you would. I don't think I would. I wouldn't pay for one. But the way this guy is putting it, he's actually like making hype for himself, you know. He's getting himself like so he's creating demand for a product that people don't need. Okay? And like this is him doing it. It's not like with trends, you know. Supreme is cool because oh well, like Chief Keef wears Supreme, so I'm gonna wear Supreme. No, this guy is doing it to himself, and the way he's doing, it, he makes like you know videos like this and his fake podcast where he just talks to himself. It's just so interesting. It's unironically so interesting, and he just like puts his opinions out there. And I can't lie, some of the exercises he recommends are really good if you're in like public speaking. But like if you really want to make the most out of it, like if you're still in school, just ask like any English teacher if to help you out. If you're not, then like ask any friend who's like good at speaking. It's just like this guy, he's so disturbing to look at. It just isn't fun looking at his face. Yeah, you just see this like, but it's so smart by making this product that people would not buy normally and selling it to you. And I made this joke that like, oh, this guy has a channel in a way that you know, so ICE can like spot out immigrants more easily, you know, because of the way they talk or something like that. I kid you not. He held like this is literally it. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this guy is like some CIA agent. He's been put there. He's gonna have like the illegal immigrants, not the illegal, the legal immigrants, you know, get like jobs and stuff. and so it's easier for like ICE to like nitpick and make like terrorists out of the illegal ones. Yeah, you get that. So I feel like in honor and like honor of this guy, I'm gonna do my own thing. Okay, I'm gonna just recreate one of his things. So here we go. Top 3 tips you need to master your talk. Number 1, you need to imagine yourself doing what you want to do. Write it down on a piece of paper and do it. Number 2, actually my face is in a way, like, yeah, that's better. Number 2, ladies and gentlemen, you should be able to use your voice. You'll be able to speak. Because if you don't use your mouth to speak, people won't listen to you because they're not hearing anything. And the most important tip of today is mine. Because without my tip, people wouldn't be speaking. It would be an experience. People wouldn't be speaking without my tip. That's all for today's video. I'll be talking to you next week at Master Your Babe. That was a fun video. This is like a fun video to make. I like this. So yeah, I'll just end the recording.